Ladies and gentlemen, let's present the 15 finalists of the European Tree of the Year 2025 competition. Ginkgo biloba, the Netherlands. In the Hortus botanicus of Leiden stands the golden pearl of the Netherlands, the Ginkgo biloba. This Japanese walnut tree, planted in 1785, is the second oldest specimen in Europe. The species itself is the oldest on our planet, having seen the dinosaurs walking, and survived through worship near Chinese monasteries because of its symbolic value of love and hope. The 22-meter-tall tree is a hermaphroditic, recognizable by its witch's broom and beautiful autumn colors, making it a jewel to visit. Heart of the Dalkowskie Hills, Poland. The beech tree grows in a historic park. It is called Heart for 3 reasons. Growing in the central part of the Dalkowskie Hills, with its red-colored leaves resembling the color of a heart, it gathers people under its branches. Concerts, reading clubs, and Catholic masses were held here. Over 5,000 people have taken part in horticultural and sylvotherapy workshops here. Tourists think of wishes and throw peanuts into the hole in the tree, believing that the tree makes dreams come true. Lukavice Oak, Czech Republic. The period before World War I was not kind to this nearly 700-year-old elder. The management of the estate, on whose land the oak had taken root, made persistent efforts to destroy it. They chose a truly unusual method, removing cartloads of soil from around its roots, which was done despite a prohibition from the authorities at the time. The oak withstood these attempts to destroy it and, for several centuries, has continued to stand as a companion to the local community, which is rightfully proud of it. Meru Grand Oak, Latvia. A strong guardian of the region, a witness of history, and a bearer of blessings. The Meru Grand Oak was probably mentioned in a quote of an old story. After the Northern War, the plague raged around, killing all living creatures, except 2 people who survived, climbing up an oak. Meru Grand Oak is considered to have the largest canopy in the Baltics. The crown's diameter spans 39 meters east-west and 33 meters north-south. The crown projection area is 0.1 hectares. Pino de Juan Molinera, Spain. Planted almost 400 years ago to give shelter and rest to the day laborers of the surrounding orchards, the Pino de Juan Molinera keeps the history and memories of more than a dozen generations of Ajangibre's people. Children's games, snacks, popular celebrations, confidences sharing their sweet pine nuts, and, of course, beautiful love stories were also born under its protection. As symbols of its strength, it proudly displays the harsh tests to which time has subjected it. Plane tree in the Archbishop's Garden, Hungary. The tree's appearance and size make it a prestigious, central feature of the garden. According to unwritten Eger tradition, before the Battle of the Kapolna in 1849, a council of war was held in Eger with Henryk Dębinski, Artur Gerge, György Klapka, and Lajos Kossuth, who rested under the shady foliage. The tree was declared protected in 1978, and in 1994 the entire Erzsakert was declared a local protected area. It is a popular tree, visited by many people. Tasso di Matari, Italy. In a beautiful ilex forest in the middle of the limestone massif of Supramonte, a majestic yew tree grows, which has been watching over the remains of an extensive Nuragic village for hundreds of years. We are in the territory of the municipality of Urzule, specifically in the locality of Matari. The Matari yew is one of the most impressive specimens of its species. It retains engravings on its trunk and branches, showing all the signs of the passage of time and the history it has witnessed. The Lover's Banyan Tree, Portugal. This majestic evergreen tree is located in the Quinta das Lágrimas Gardens next to the Fountain of Lovers, the scene of the secret love between King Pedro of Portugal and Inés de Castro. It was planted in the 19th century by an aristocratic tree collector as the result of seed exchanges with the Sydney Botanical Garden. Today, it is an attraction to this place of worship for lovers and admired by thousands of visitors who are fascinated by the size and beauty of its branches, huge trunk, and buttress roots. The Oak of Varnishkas, Lithuania. The Oak of Varnishkas is a symbol of strength, love, and Lithuanian tradition. Once, a Lithuanian family discovered this magnificent tree, left the city, and built a home and herb farm near it. The oak became the heart of their lives and the eldest member of the family. Under its branches, they celebrated traditions and remembered ancestors. This oak is not just a tree. It inspires, heals, and unites. It is a guardian of the past and a guide for the future, a living legend of Lithuania. The old chestnut of Saint Raphael, Belgium. The chestnut tree at Campus Saint Raphael, estimated to be 150 to 200 years old, stands at the heart of the grounds of the Orthopedagogical Center, Clara Fay. It has witnessed the rich history of Saint-Aubin-de-Gour, where Mathilde de Caters founded a convent and girls' school in 1868. Later, Baron Pierre de Caters, a pioneer pilot, established an airport in the village. Today, the tree remains a symbol of the care and history that have shaped the village throughout the years. The peaceful oak of Saint Maurice, France. Standing by River Laïta in Brittany for over 2 centuries, this oak is a striking element of a wild, peaceful landscape at the entrance of the Abbey of Saint Maurice in the coastal city of Clohars-Carnoët. Popular among local people and beloved by visitors, it invites introspection. A treasure for local wildlife, it hosts epiphytic plants and attracts various animals. A bench aside has even been sculpted in the shape of an otter, as the cute animal is known to be a regular companion of the tree. The Skipinnish Oak, UK. The Skipinnish Oak in Scotland was crowned UK winner. This magnificent 400-year-old tree stands tall in an airy clearing amid a dark spruce plantation in the heart of Lochaber, Scotland. Impressive in stature and history, it's one of the largest oaks in the region and a local treasure, partially named after the renowned Scottish Celtic band. This amazing tree is also a crucial part of the ecosystem and hosts diverse lichens, including the rare black-eyed Susan, which is seldom found outside the west of Scotland. Tree of Freedom in Rab, Croatia. The Tree of Freedom in Rab is a holm oak, which is a characteristic species for the island of Rab. Generations of Rab residents have grown up with this tree, and it occupies a central place in their personal and collective memories. Many families have preserved oral traditions about an ancestor who participated in the planting. 4 years ago, a grand celebration marked the centennial anniversary of the planting of the holm oak, which filled and protected the entire square with its crown. White acacia, Ukraine. White acacia, over 140 years old and known as the witness of 7 generations, is a rarity for its species. The tree has been part of 6 states, standing as a living witness to history. Acacia was planted on the shore of a small lake in the private park of the Romashka family, founded on the site of the Black Forest. The unique structure of the roots resembles the intertwining of destinies and eras and has become a favorite location for visits by 7 generations of Ivano-Frankivsk residents. Wild pear from Bošaca, Slovakia. A stray seed, carried away by the wind from under a nearby pear tree, took root on the sunny Lisica Hill, which rises above Bošaca village. Bošaca is an exceptional place with a rich fruit-growing tradition where massive pear seedlings are an integral part of the white Carpathian landscape. The pear tree is an important landmark because the vicinity of the tree is a sought-after place for its weather conditions for fans of paragliding. Every year there is a competition in flying historical model airplanes.